Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. Cody Rhodes is getting ready to face the Bloodline while teaming up with Roman Reigns at Bad Blood, but before that can happen, he talked about Paul Heyman. The wise man has been missing for quite some time after standing up to Solo Sikoa to show him his actual place. Heyman was in the sights of Solo Sikoa and the rest of the Bloodline on the June 28th episode of SmackDown, where they demanded that he acknowledge Sikoa as the real tribal chief. However, given the unwavering loyalty that the manager has shown for Reigns, he decided to stick to his guns and refused to do it. Unfortunately, it didn't end well for him. The Star's refusal proved enough to push Sikoa over the edge, and he attacked Heyman and had the rest of the group put him through a table. Since then, fans have been waiting for the Advocate's return, as he was also missing from Reigns' side after the Star returned at SummerSlam. However, as per Cody Rhodes, Paul Heyman is not only back, but also playing a critical role before Bad Blood. A cinematic segment of Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns confronting each other to talk about their teaming up and their real rivalry has gone viral since WWE broadcasted it. Cody Rhodes revealed in talking with Justin Barrasso that Paul Heyman was one of the minds behind the segment. The American Nightmare also credited Jeremy Borash and Rob Fee for the segment. Hats off to Mr. Heyman, JB, and Rob Fee for putting it in such a stylized manner. Reminded me of when World Class Championship Wrestling used to have credits roll after. The segment has been critical for the upcoming match, and Paul Heyman's role was clearly important here. Paul Heyman's backstage return to help Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns may lead to a Bad Blood moment. Heyman has already returned backstage for the filming of the segment. However, on screen, fans continue to acutely feel the absence of the wise man. A star whose very presence helps to elevate the show, Paul Heyman's return may not be far off. Given that he's actively working on the show's segments, the wise man may be present at Bad Blood when it is most critical for him to be there for Reigns. It remains to be seen what role he plays there and how the Bloodline's feud with Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns is affected by his potential presence. In the aftermath of WWE's latest pay-per-view, Cody Rhodes shocked the WWE Universe with a massive spoiler regarding Paul Heyman's return, leading to a pivotal moment for Roman Reigns. As the WWE landscape builds towards the highly anticipated Bad Blood event, rumors have been swirling around about how the Tribal Chief's empire will be affected. With Cody Rhodes dropping this spoiler bombshell, the WWE Universe now braces for Heyman's grand re-entrance, and potentially a role so significant that it could alter the entire trajectory of Roman Reigns' reign. Cody Rhodes' jaw-dropping revelation. It all started during a media event where Rhodes had been addressing the audience about his journey back to WWE and his pursuit of championship gold. As the event drew to a close, the media asked Rhodes a seemingly innocuous question about his thoughts on Roman Reigns' recent dominance and Paul Heyman's absence. Smiling coyly, Cody leaned into the microphone as if contemplating how much to reveal. Then, with a glint in his eye, he casually dropped the bombshell. "Let's just say," Cody said, "the wise man isn't going to be gone for long. In fact, Bad Blood is going to be even bigger than you think because Paul Heyman is planning something monumental for Roman Reigns." The room erupted in gasps and whispers. Was Cody implying that Heyman had a master plan, one that would either solidify Roman Reigns' dominance or threaten to dismantle his empire? The cryptic nature of Cody's comments sent fans into a frenzy, speculating what Heyman's role would be in the events leading up to Bad Blood. Paul Heyman's mysterious absence. Heyman's absence from WWE had been a hot topic ever since Reigns was blindsided by Jimmy and Jey Uso in the aftermath of their Bloodline implosion. The wise man, usually ever present at Roman's side, was conspicuously absent. Some believed he was simply giving Roman time to reflect and regroup. Others speculated that Heyman had been plotting in the shadows, setting the stage for an epic return. During Heyman's time away, Reigns had struggled to maintain the same iron grip over WWE that had defined his reign. Solo Sikoa had attempted to step into a leadership role but failed to command the same level of authority. The bloodline, once unified and feared, had fractured, and the WWE Universe began to wonder whether Heyman's guiding hand was the key to Roman's success all along. The wise man's huge role before Bad Blood, with Bad Blood on the horizon, Cody's comments suddenly cast a new light on the build-up to the event. If Heyman was returning, it was clear that he had a grand plan in place. But what could this plan be? Insiders began to whisper that Heyman's return would coincide with Roman's moment of truth. For months, Reigns had tried to navigate his crumbling empire, but with Heyman back in the fold, Roman's fate seemed sealed, one way or another. According to sources close to WWE Creative, Heyman's return could mark the beginning of a brand new alliance for Roman Reigns. There were rumors that Heyman had been negotiating behind the scenes with a rising faction that would give Reigns the backup he desperately needed. However, others suggested a more devious plan, that Heyman had grown tired of Roman's increasingly erratic behavior and was planning to betray him. After all, Paul Heyman had always been a master of aligning himself with the next great champion, and some speculated that a new powerhouse was waiting in the wings to take Reigns' place as the face of WWE. Roman's moment, the turning point at Bad Blood. What Cody's spoilers seemed to suggest, however, was that Bad Blood would be the turning point for Reigns' career, with Heyman playing a pivotal role. If Heyman truly had something monumental planned, it was likely that the entire WWE Universe would witness a moment of reckoning at Bad Blood. Roman Reigns' dominance had always hinged on his ability to play the chess game of WWE better than anyone else. With Heyman by his side, Roman had made strategic alliances, outmaneuvered challengers, and kept his enemies at bay. But the last few months had shaken his confidence. Without Heyman's voice in his ear, Roman had shown vulnerability, and it seemed as though the walls of his empire were closing in. As Bad Blood approaches, the big question remains, will Heyman return as Roman's salvation, guiding him back to his rightful place at the top of WWE, or will the wise man have a different agenda? The Heyman factor. Historically, Heyman has been an unpredictable figure in WWE. His allegiance is rarely about loyalty to one man, but rather about aligning himself with the most powerful force in the company. His alliances with Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, and Roman Reigns have all been calculated moves designed to ensure his place in the upper echelons of WWE power. But Cody's comments have left many wondering whether Heyman's return is meant to elevate Roman or undermine him. The WWE Universe is now on edge, waiting to see what unfolds. Could Heyman's grand plan involve manipulating Roman into a false sense of security, only to stab him in the back at the most crucial moment? Could Roman's moment at Bad Blood be his ultimate fall, orchestrated by the man who once guided him to the top? Cody's role in all this. Interestingly, Cody Rhodes has inserted himself into this narrative in a way that suggests he knows more than he's letting on. As the man who came closest to dethroning Roman Reigns earlier in the year, Cody remains one of Roman's most dangerous threats. By revealing Heyman's impending return, Cody might be playing mind games with Reigns, hoping to destabilize him before their inevitable rematch. At the same time, Cody could also be setting the stage for his own alliance with Heyman. It wouldn't be the first time Heyman has switched sides at a critical juncture. Could Cody Rhodes be the new champion that Heyman has been secretly grooming to take Roman's place? Conclusion: a battle for the soul of WWE as Bad Blood nears. One thing is clear, Paul Heyman's return is going to be the catalyst for something monumental in Roman Reigns' story. Whether Heyman returns to save Roman or to destroy him remains to be seen. But Cody Rhodes' spoiler has made it clear that the wise man's role will be pivotal, and that Roman's moment of truth is fast approaching. In the WWE Universe, power can shift in an instant, and with Heyman lurking in the shadows, Roman Reigns may soon face the biggest test of his career.